Hi, my name is Victor Bart and this is my 1965 Unimog 4 forward and diesel engine, and I replaced the gearbox now, so a different gearbox is in, so I'm rebuilding the whole Unimog right now, and I have a complete tour about the conversion and all the details about the diesel engine in it and the power steering, so check that previous video out. So today the job is putting the cap back on the Unimog. And right now I'm alone in the workshop, but I think it's doable. I did it before alone. So my father said, oh, do I need to help? But he also wanted to go to a flower show, the Bloemencorso. So I said, just go there, I will figure it out. So right now the cabin is hanging from a chain hoist from the roof, and the owners of this building allow me to hoist off the roof, and it's on a roller, and I can lift the cabin or engines or motorbikes, things like that, but not the whole box. That is not allowed, and the beam is a little bit off to the side, so I need to move my Unimog forward and steer it under here, and then see if I can get the job done. But right now it's just lifting up the cap, positioning it above the Unimog, and then lower it down, because there are now no hidden cables or bolts still connected. So it's easier to put it on than take it off. And the steering wheel is right on now, but that is easily detachable, so I can now steer it and move it around and then get it off, putting the gear sticks and the pedals in the right position and lower it. That will probably take an hour or something. So yeah, let's do this. The cap is on, yes, I did it, but the only issue was, like, you have the big air intake on one side, and on the other side the diesel pump, and you have the gear sticks in the rear, and it's just juggling around it. So maybe next time, if I took out the inner lower engine cover, it has more room to maneuver around the diesel pump. But the cap is on, so I can now connect all the cables and stuff and see if the gearbox is working today. That was a stressful, really busy 2 weeks with some working, and I had some extra free days, and there was Easter weekend, so that was also an extra free day, and this week is King's Day, so where the king celebrates his birthday. That's in February, and it's now April, so yeah, that makes sense. So that day I also have off, so I need to see how far I am with my Unimog, if I need that day to also work on the Unimog or not. But if the gearbox is working, I can call on holiday. Let's continue work on the Unimog. But I probably do the most off camera, just to work. And when I'm gonna start it, I will be back. Or if I found a thing that I need to show you. So it's now a few hours later, and all the cabling are installed again. I installed a new chair. It's better than the regular chairs. So yeah, I think I can try to start the Unimog and see if it moves on the replacement gearbox. And if that works, I will bleed the brakes and then go for a test run and see if all the work pays out. Let's start the Unimog. The clawing doesn't work because the front doesn't get 12 volt. And I remember I disconnected the cable in the box. So let's connect the cable again and try again. it works. First gear, second gear, reverse, first and second, third gear, and even fourth gear, yeah, here in the workshop. All works. The four-wheel drive handle engages and the PTO axle turns around. I think we have, for now, a solid gearbox that shifts without any hiccup so far. So now I'm gonna prepare the Unimog for the road test. Let's do a test drive without a window, without doors, without anything. So yeah. Ah! Second gear. From 2 to 3 also works. Release the throttle. Sixth gear! Yay! I have all the gears! And we have good airco! I'm so happy right now because the test drive went very well. It shifts perfectly in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 gear. I didn't try on speed yet because I need to bleed my brakes. But it's a smooth gearbox and it was standing still for more than 20 years. As long as I bought my first Unimog, that gearbox was in a shelf in a barn. So yeah. I took the risk of a used gearbox and it turned out to be a good choice. And also the PTO is working and the reverse is fine and yeah, I can go on holiday. So my plan for tomorrow is build up the rest of the Unimog, the windscreen, the cabin, bleed the brakes. Things like that, check the oil. There's no oil leak right now under there. There's only one spot under it, but that is the fluid of the power steering because I had the lines off when I was moving it around on my own and then it spilled a lot here on the floor and it's still on the chassis, so that's now dripping out. I think I fixed the last part that was leaking on the engine. That was a seal by the fuel pump. So no engine oil is leaking, the gearbox is not leaking and the water from the cooling system is fine. So I'm really happy that I also fixed the oil leaks while doing all the work of taking the engine out and the gearbox and the cap off. And I replaced the diesel lines and some power cables and I just made some minor little repairs Also some holes in the exhaust are now welded up. All the extra work also improves the Unimog. So this week I will try to make another test drive, so I can see how it behaves on the highway, just to see if everything is fine. And then in a week I have 6-week holiday, so then I will try to go to the North Cape. I'm not sure if I will leave on day 1, because this took so much work, so I'm a little bit behind in the preparation, and I want to do some little mods like mosquito netting, little things like that, and I just need to clean the box out and see if I took the right stuff and take all the tools with me that I want to take, and I probably just take 2 days of my holiday to prepare the Unimog, and then I will just drive away on Monday or something, or I don't know. I don't have a fixed plan for the North Cape trip, so yeah, it's open. And I didn't book anything, so I have a blank way to travel. So I just can see where I want to go each day. I think that is freedom if you travel like that. And I can wild camp in it, I can go off grid, I can cook on induction and have a fridge, and yeah, I'm looking forward for the trip. And I had a lot of stress this week to get this done, and now that I know the gearbox is a working unit, that stress flows away, luckily. And I made something new, and that is a Ko-fi page for donations, and I also have the PayPal donation link. So if you want to support my trip to the North Cape, you can check out the Ko-fi page or do a PayPal donation. And I made my first goal, that is fixing the gearbox. So if you want to help me with that, check out that page, the link is in the description. And I'm gonna film the whole North Cape trip, so if you don't want to miss my vlogs about traveling with my oldtimer Unimog solo, please hit the subscribe button. And thanks for watching.